What up, what up? Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to welcome all faculties, alumni, friends, the distinguished guests to the 2022 graduation ceremony. Please give yourself a round of applause. First, you deserve this. You earned it. What up? Also, at the same time, I want to make a quick shout out to one of my buddies, Eric Lee, who unfortunately is not be able to come here this afternoon. Eric Lee, we will miss you. All right, so today my speech is going to be talking about two topics. Most happiness and values. It's cliche, I know. I'll try not to be sound that cynical. I'll try. So, before I get on this stage, I had a pretty good time to prepare what I want to talk about. I knew I want to be up here, but I just didn't know what I want to say. So naturally, I went up on the internet to check out every graduation speeches from high school to universities. But in every single one of them, I found that they sounded all the same. First of all, they started by reminiscences about the past, which they all shared, and go on, they made some jokes that they all laughed, and last, they went on to make blessings and wishing that everyone can fight through all these difficulties in their life and have a happy and a joyful future. But to me, that doesn't sound quite right. Because after, 2 years or 5 years later, when we meet up again, you're not gonna ask me, hey Phil, do you have a happy and a joyful life? No, I don't think so. Do you think so? I don't know. But personally, I don't think so. I think after 2 years and 5 years later, when we meet up again, we're gonna be asking questions like, hey Matt, how much money do you make in a month? Pete, are you not supposed to buy a car already? Christine, if I were you, I would really start to consider to buy a house. Dave, do you think the job that you are doing are prospective? That is the reality. And that is the future, not a happy and joyful one. But why? I'm sure we didn't mean it in a bad way, but why? Why do we keep asking these questions? I think I know the answer. I think I know. And it's in one word, competitiveness. Especially for us Asians. Asians are born with the nature to always try to compete with each other. And this is kind of mentality that we have been taught ever since we're young. For example, a better grade, a better school, a higher payment, a higher job title, a bigger car, a bigger house, a better feng shui, and this goes on and on. This sense of competitiveness lives in our Asian blood. And it has buried so deep down inside our roots that we can't even notice at times. True. Do you think it's true, Professor? No? Oh, okay. Well, I think it's true. But why? Why do we like to compete this much? And again, I think I know the answer. It's because by going through this kind of competition, then we'll be able to find out if we are better than the others or not. The better we are, the more sense of being superiority that we're gonna feel. And nowadays, I think people have somehow mistaken this state of being superior than the others for happiness. Usually at this moment, I'll be telling you guys what I reckon, what I think happiness is. But the truth is, I don't know. Just like many of you guys sitting down there, we are still on the pursuit, on the hunt, on the search, in the process of searching for that happiness. Next up, values. I think it's one of the teachers that taught in one of the classes. It's about the values that we hold on the most. It's later the man and the woman that we will become. I think that was the most undeniable truth I've ever heard. But you want to ask me, Phil, how am I supposed to hold on to it if I don't even find it yet? I haven't found it yet. To that I say, I quote from the greatest Jedi Master, Master Yoda. He said, "Do or do not, there is no how." Simple, but not really easy at the same time. There's going to be barriers and obstacles along the way. It is inevitable. It's really simple, but really, really, really hard. I think to this moment, you guys can probably figure out the things I've been taught around this speech. Like you have all heard it before in your life. But these are the lessons I've learned within these 4 years. Who are you? What do you want? Who do you want to become? The happiness that you're pursuing. The values that you hold. Class of 2022, it's been great. It's been a splendid 4 years with you guys. I hope in the future you'll be able to find your happiness and values in your life and make your papa and mama proud, or just make yourself proud, either way. Or if you ever get tired of seeking for happiness and values, you can always choose to just make money and have fun, enjoy the moment. Thank you. That's my time.
谢谢新南学长。